Good day, everyone. I'm Christina Casurbilio, and I will report the lesson 3, the literacies in the 21st century. So, I will tackle the three things critical in the rise of the new literacies and the skills that we needed in order to survive in 21st century. So, the three things critical in the rise of the new literacies: first, increased reach. Increased reach, it means we are communicating with more people from diverse cultures across vaster distances than ever before. And second, increased means of communication. We are communicating in more ways and at faster speeds than ever before. Lastly, increased breadth of content. We are communicating about more things than ever before. These are the skills that we needed in order to survive in 21st century. First is globalization and multicultural literacy. It discusses how our increasing ability to communicate with almost anyone, anywhere in real time. It requires new skills and attitudes in interacting with people with cultures, perspectives, worldviews, and priorities different from our own, particularly with the end view of not only peace and understanding but also mutual benefit and productivity. So, multicultural literacy, for example, you are teaching values education. It's about respect with other culture, like ito ang pananamit ng kulturang ito, pananamit ng mga tiga Luzon, tiga Visayas, tiga Mindanao. This is very important also in business. Why? Because when you are proposing a business, you need to know its culture. If not, there's a tendency that may mangyayaring conflict. Social and financial literacy. This explores the need for the ability to navigate our own social networks of both the online and offline variety to not only communicate clearly but also to leverage resources which we ourselves might not possess. At the same time, the chapter addresses the notorious problems of short-sightedness in Filipino culture regarding personal finances and how this must be addressed at increasingly earlier age to help mitigate the ever-widening gap between the rich and the poor. So, social literacy, syempre, interpersonal skills. You are interacting with other people. Media and cyber digital literacy explores the emerging need to locale, verify, and ultimately manage online information, especially in age where information is power and where having the right and wrong information and the ability to communicate with others and use to address real-world problems easily. Spell the difference between both personal and career success and failure. So, media literacy is helpful for truth in a world that is saturated with information. This is very helpful for students. For example, we are conducting research. So, naghahanap tayo ng mas reliable na sources of information upang magkaroon din tayo ng magandang research studies. Is creativity literacy. This explores the emerging natural demand for knowing how to effectively and sustainably manage natural resources that are increased industrialization and demands for productivity are so rapidly eating up. The module also explores how this increase in productivity also brings with an increased demand of arts and aesthetics and the need to develop ways of effectively communicating through the creative arts in industries dominated by objective data. So, ang creatively literacies, you are making something old into something new nang gumagamit ka ng mga bagay na old na into something new like old shoes. Imbis na itapon mo na lang at hindi na mapakinabangan, bakit hindi mo linisin, i-customize, or ibahin ng design, lagyan ng sarili mong design painting, then you can sell it with your own price. Imbis na itapon mo na lang at hindi magamit. Last, critical literacy. Critical literacy addresses the increasing need to discern the underlying and often tacit messages behind the new texts of the 21st century, particularly in an ever increasingly multicultural society where ideas, culture, and ideologies view with one another for power and dominance in the midst of the masses. For example, having students conduct research about personal interest and taking social action. That's it, and thank you for listening.